talk about that name calling.
Name calling, my dude.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Griffin
That's the
Boss.
money shot. Nice
I mean,
and
because
tight
I
on
know what you're
Clarissa.
talking about,
Are you seeing our situation?
but I don't. But that's, you know what I'm
Did
saying.
you hear?
That's people like, it's groups of people. I don't like belong to like a group of people,
The shells,
you know,
Jerry, 'cause they are about
except
6
for
miles
the tribe, the big group of people. I'm the diaspora. Black, we know wherever we are.
away.
Can you hear
You
the
know?
show?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this shit
Terry, can you
is.
boost the volume?
It's a logical thing. I don't go into the religious excerpts, you know, and the quotations. I go into the history.
Guys, come to us.
So you know, I let the preacher preach. I preach too, but
Clarissa, I need you to stop
Preach
swearing.
one, teach
You're
one, you know?
overdoing it. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good. Now we're getting
Yeah.
set up on sound and visual. Should be going
Yeah, I
live
do.
in
Looks like
about
you study a lot, bro.
about
That's good.
15 seconds.
You know
Okay.
anything about the Caribbeans? What's going on? Like, in
Rolling?
countries
Yeah, we're
like
rolling, Clarissa, but we're not live yet.
Man,
Okay.
Haiti. Oh man, Haiti. You know, the president was assassinated during the pandemic. They used some South American assassins to do it. People believe America was behind that, and now you can look into what's going on. Gangs and took over the land, and they sending troops. They're giving them trucks and, you know, different armory, you know, to fight the gangs. And really, it's just people. Not even everybody's not even just gang. It's just turned into gang because it's people. They can't get water, can't get this and that. You know what I'm saying? People, you know. And then you got good people, and you got bad people. You know, say bad shit shows up in a bad situation a lot often. So then, you know, they try to send people in, go fight the gangsters or some shit. You know, go fight them. They holding water, or they rationing the people's water or some shit. Like, what the fuck else they gonna do? You know? So like, you know, they I don't know. I can't say they caused. I could look at France. France stand behind the entire infrastructure of poverty in Haiti. So, you know, it's a big ugly picture, but I don't know too much. You know, Canada, the Canadians, they are French, so they have conflict with Haiti as well, and I don't like what's going on, but from any of
Well,
us, you know, oppressor side.
this is a glimpse that I have of it. You know, it's like, you know, just like the movie Wakanda, not really Wakanda, but Black Panther.
Exactly, yeah, Black Panther with the
You know,
resources.
yes, with the
What is it, the
resources.
coltan or the
No,
iridium?
it's iridium.
Yeah, the iridium,
It's iridium. They have
the
like
iridium,
mountains. They have like
mountains of
mountains.
That is what
iridium, and
democracies do, and I would just
and
point
it's
out that,
a
of course, is
high
not what
temperature
Hamas
metal,
did.
and
Let me
it's
just
high
let me just finish.
resistance,
That is not
and it's
sorry,
yeah. So
not
that's what
Hamas
they
did,
coat
coming into
your
Israel
spark plugs with
and
in your car.
kidnapping and
The
murdering
best
innocent
spark plugs
civilians.
coated in
I
iridium.
understand. I mean, Hamas,
So
you have
you know,
Hamas
Haiti is full of it, but the people are poor
They
for
don't
some
get
reason.
$4 billion
Just
a
like
year
the
from
Congo,
you.
full of all the
They don't
resources,
have
but the people are
military aid
poor.
and
And
stuff like
you know,
that.
Niger,
So that is a
Niger got
fact.
this conflict
You're
with
saying that
with
Israel is
France, trying to kick
democracy.
France out,
It's a
and
country
you
that
know,
abides by international law.
Niger
I'm
holds all of
asking
these
you,
resources
the cutoff
that are
of water,
you know, that's
electricity, food,
making
and
millions
medicine
or billions
is
of
to
dollars in
a
France,
war crime.
but the people
You
are
call
poor
on
and have no
Israel to
resources.
seize
So it's
its
really
effect,
France behind it.
right now.
Behind they
So-
want to
Cutting
take
off
the resources in
medicine,
Niger,
Let me
water,
start by
continue to
saying
humanitarian
that
in
we are in
Mali,
the
and
early
do it
days
in
of
Haiti.
Israel's
Exactly, they want to continue on with
response.
the imperial
The
mind
right
state, and that's why a lot of the Western
and
Europeans,
on
I mean
to
the Western,
terror
my
been
bad,
committed,
the Western Europeans been looking into new conflict with
against
the
its
Western Africans
citizens.
because the
We
West
expect
Africans
them
see
to
that there's no
follow
history of the
international
Russians
law. We
doing the
believe that
same
they
thing
will,
as the
and we will
Berlin
remain in close
Conference,
contact
which
with
is,
them.
you
We
know,
believe they should
most of
not
those NATO
intentionally
countries,
target
you know,
civilians.
signed off
That's
on
one.
and
Second, do
participated
you
in the
have any
scramble of
idea on
Africa.
the number of
So, you know,
Palestinians
it just is
killed
what
by
it
Israel
is.
in the last 4 days?
I have seen public reports.
A lot of West Africans
I
siding with
am not
Russia
going to
for
speak
that.
to the so
that one pure reason.
Said, I'm going
You
to
know,
speak to what
it's
the U.S.
never been
government can verify,
colonized
which I've done with
by
a number of
you
U.S.
know,
citizens.
the
Let Israel
biggest
speak to the number of
European
Israeli citizens that
superpower,
have killed,
and
as well
also
as
the
the number
second biggest
of
white country in the world, as opposed to
killed.
America, the biggest European country in the world.
I don't have any degree whether they are
220 million
Palestinian
people.
Americans, whether they're dual citizens. It ultimately doesn't matter to us.
More than
Americans
Russia,
are
and their
American
entire
citizens.
population, 145
I
million.
mean, the president
So,
said
you
that
know, it just is what it
Hamas
is.
is motivated, I mean, I'm paraphrasing, motivated solely.
Can't say we
Man,
have many
let's
choices
kill
in
the
that
Jews.
type of
Do you
real,
believe that is to
you
be
know,
the case?
realism.
Is it the element of this government that Hamas' sole motivation is to go out and kill Jews? There's no context. There's no siege that has gone on for
So-
16
Iman,
years.
listen
There's
to
no
you, man.
raid after raid.
So-
by the
But I gotta go.
I am
We chat up another day. I'll
say
see
is
you
a
around
surprising
sometime.
question. After what we saw Hamas carry out this
No,
weekend,
I'm in
we
here
saw
with whoever.
Hamas go in and
I just,
deliberately
this
target
conversation
Israeli
started with
citizens
two other people,
and
bro.
not
It
just
just- it
soldiers
just-
in the IDF,
it turned
but
into me
women,
just now
children,
talking, you know?
kidnapped them. We all saw the images that across our
Well,
television screens of
you-
Hamas behaving in the most inhumane way
Yeah,
possible.
Bricks Nation.
I won't speak to their motivations,
but that's
but I
more
think for you,
economic.
I'm
let me
saying
It's
let me
economic.
let me
It's
let me
like
move on.
war
Go
based.
ahead. Let me go
Is there
ahead.
another
You know, it is doing economic business and trade for resources
We
with Russia
clearly
and China and India. You know, the two biggest countries most populated, and Russia the biggest European country. You know, and Brazil has the most black people outside of Africa. Brazil yeah, I think over 90 million people identify as black, or the diaspora basically. So you know and
Portugal, there
what's
was
that?
one more
And in
slave trading good thing.
South Africa is what it is. That's 92% black, or 92% African. Is 8% of the population is like Dutch or Afrikaner. But they hold a lot of economic power. But most most of the people are African. So it's a good business. You have the biggest European country, you have the biggest Asian countries, China and India. You have South Africa, you're holding it down at the south of Africa. So you have from the Indian Ocean until the Pacific Ocean. When you get to the Pacific Ocean, then saying you got the West African countries, and then you got Brazil. So that's the southern hemisphere is real powerful at BRICS. Yeah. It's really powerful at BRICS. It's really us pretentious. I can't speak on too much